5 months after barely surviving the chaos in Corto Maltese with the Suicide Squad, Chris Smith, better known as Peacemaker, is finally out of the hospital and cleared for action. But just as he returns to his rundown trailer, thinking he's free, he's met by a new squad. Leading the team is the no-nonsense Clemson Myrn, alongside rookie agent Leota Adebayo, and two familiar ARGUS operatives, Emilia Harcourt and John Economos. Myrn wastes no time. Chris has two options: go back to Belle Reve prison, or sign up for another off-the-books mission codenamed Project Butterfly, straight from Amanda Waller herself. Left with no real choice, Chris reluctantly signs on. But there's a catch: if he tries to bail, the bomb in his head will go boom. Before getting started, Chris stops by his dad Augie's place to pick up his loyal pet eagle, Eagly, and grab some new gear, helmet included. That night, during a tense team dinner, Myrn hands him a folder with details on his first target. Later, at a local bar, Chris awkwardly flirts with Harcourt and gets instantly shot down. So he leaves with a different woman, Annie Sturphausen. But things take a wild turn back at her apartment. After a night of fun, Annie suddenly flips, revealing freakish strength and attacking Chris. He barely makes it out alive, using his helmet's sonic boom feature to obliterate her in the end. Meanwhile, in the shadows, Amanda Waller is pulling strings. She secretly instructs her daughter, Adebayo, to plant a fake diary in Chris's trailer, setting the stage for a much bigger plan. Chris calls Harcourt to explain his situation, just as Evergreen Police, led by Detectives Sophie Song and Larry Fitzgibbon, arrive to investigate the massive sonic boom. While grabbing his stuff from Sturphausen's place, Chris finds a strange alien device and quietly keeps it. He's chased by the cops but manages to avoid being ID'd. In the chaos, he briefly holds a couple, Evan and Amber Calcaterra, hostage. Harcourt neutralizes 5 officers, and Adebayo drives Chris, Harcourt, and Eagly to safety. Meanwhile, Economos covers their tracks by swapping Chris's car registration and fingerprints with his father Augie's. Myrn then has Adebayo bribe the couple into falsely identifying Augie as the hostage-taker. Song and Fitzgibbon arrest him, and in jail, Augie is welcomed by white supremacist inmates who hail him as the White Dragon. Chris later reveals that Sturphausen only attacked after learning who his assassination target was. Back at his trailer, he reflects on his own behavior and regrets killing Rick Flag. Vigilante suddenly shows up, eager to bond. Though Chris has doubts about killing for peace, Vigilante lifts his spirits with weapons testing. That's when they discover the alien device can actually transform into a miniature spaceship. Later the team starts their first mission, to take out U.S. Senator Royland Goff, a suspected butterfly, and possibly his entire family if they're infected too. Chris hesitates when it comes to killing kids, even if they're aliens. While staking out the Goff house, Vigilante shows up uninvited. Soon, they spot the family acting strangely, definitely not human. Myrn orders a full takedown, but Chris freezes. Vigilante steps in and kills the wife and kids instead. Suddenly, Judo Master attacks, easily taking down Chris, Vigilante, and Harcourt. Goff and Judo Master drag the two into the basement. Adebayo saves Harcourt from another bodyguard, who Harcourt then takes out. Goff sends Judo Master to warn someone named Blantyre, but Economos intercepts him. In the basement, Goff unmasks Vigilante, revealing him to be Adrian Chase, someone Chris recognizes, and tortures him. Chris stays silent. Myrn's team blows open the basement. Chris breaks free, fights Goff, and kills him. Then, they all witness it: a butterfly alien crawls out of Goff's skull. The team's computer reveals a staggering number of suspected butterflies located across various regions of the world. Chris tells the team he killed Goff's butterfly, while Judo Master remains tied up at their HQ. Chase drives Chris to his dad's house to get new helmets, but a neighbor reveals Augie's been arrested. Ignoring warnings from Myrn and Adebayo, Chris visits Augie in jail and admits the team framed him to hide their real mission, taking out alien parasites. Augie vows to expose the truth and stop Chris from helping the deep state. Meanwhile, Adebayo convinces Chase to take Augie out. He gets himself arrested but fails to provoke Augie into a fight. Back at HQ, Judo Master escapes and attacks Chris, but Adebayo shoots him just as he starts revealing the truth about the butterflies. Myrn has Economos arrange Chase's release, and the team learns his real identity. Later, Chris reflects on his traumatic past while secretly keeping Goff's butterfly alive. Adebayo links the aliens to Glantai Bottling Company and unknowingly reports it to Myrn, who's secretly one of them. Later, Myrn reveals the truth about butterflies. They are alien parasites that have secretly taken over powerful people, politicians, celebrities, and more. The government shut down all official action, so his team must work in secret. Butterflies hijack human brains, boost strength, and survive on a strange amber fluid. The team raids Glantai's factory and discovers the fluid is being mass-produced. Chris's X-ray helmet exposes the workers as butterflies. A fight breaks out, and things escalate when they're attacked by a butterfly-controlled gorilla. Ikenomos kills it with a chainsaw, earning Chris's respect. Meanwhile, Augie clears his name through fingerprint evidence. But Chris is exposed as the real suspect. Myrn appoints Casper Locke as the new police captain, who pins the blame back on Augie. Song pushes back and gets a warrant. That night, Adebayo plants a fake diary in Chris's house, but discovers Myrn is a butterfly. He realizes she knows, and chases her. Harcourt arrives and tells Adebayo she and Ikenomos know Myrn's a butterfly, but they don't trust Waller enough to tell her. Myrn explains the butterflies came from a dying planet and now plan to take over Earth, led by Goff's butterfly. He's the only one rebelling against them. Detective Song gets a warrant for Chris and frees Augie. Myrn warns Chris and Vigilante that the cops are coming. They escape, but Song follows, and when Vigilante accidentally smashes Goff's jar, the butterfly takes over her body. Locke grabs the fake diary and kills 3 cops to help Chris, Vigilante, and Eagly flee. Chris tells the team Goff's butterfly is still alive inside Song. Ikenomos traces the butterflies to Coverdale Ranch, where an alien cow is making their food. Song, now fully controlled, helps spread the takeover to cops and inmates, including Locke. Using the fake diary, Butterfly Locke frames Chris for multiple murders. Meanwhile, Augie reclaims his white dragon suit and vows to kill his son. Meanwhile, Chris is haunted by the time he accidentally killed his brother, something Augie forced by making them fight for money. Now a fugitive, Chris sets out with Eagly, Chase, and Ikenomos to kill the cow and stop the butterflies. But Augie shows up in his battle suit with armed followers. Eagly is hurt, but Chase disables the suit, saving Chris, while Ikenomos takes down the rest. Chris finally confronts Augie, who mocks him, so Chris shoots him dead. Harcourt confronts Adebayo for betraying Chris. Adebayo admits it and says she wants out, revealing she's Waller's daughter. Meanwhile, the butterfly agents raid Myrn's place and kill both him and the butterfly inside. Judo Master escapes and attacks Adebayo and Harcourt, but they take him down. At a vet clinic, Eagly recovers, and Adebayo decides to stay. With Myrn gone, Harcourt becomes the new leader. The plan? Kill the cow before the butterflies can teleport it. On the way, Adebayo apologizes, but Chris tells her their friendship is over. Chris believes his killings prevent future pointless deaths, but Adebayo tells him not to let his brother's accidental death define him. The team arrives at Coverdale Ranch. Adebayo calls Waller for help, none is coming. Ikenomos sets Chris's sonic boom helmet, but it fails to kill the underground cow. Chris, Harcourt, and Chase battle the butterflies, taking out several, including Fitzgibbon. Harcourt and Chase are wounded. Adebayo joins the fight, saving Harcourt. Butterfly Song rescues Chris from rubble and asks for his help, claiming the butterflies are trying to save Earth from greedy humans. Chris refuses and launches Adebayo into the cow using his human torpedo helmet, killing it. Chris kills Locke and shoots Song's body, releasing Goff. The Justice Gang arrives, too late. Harcourt, Ikenomos, and Chase get medical help. Chris and Adebayo reconcile. She exposes Project Butterfly and Waller's secrets to the press, clearing Chris and Chase. Chris returns home with Eagly and Goff, feeding it the last of his amber fluid as visions of his father still haunt him.